like, and then your idea to like pick him up once you found
Yeah.
him, and then
I think it took a little bit of convincing to get Brady to do that. I don't think he was like super
dude,
hard stuff.
Brady is a stone cold killer, dude. No, nothing, no break the whole time. When the lady asks, "What language does he speak?"
I lost it. I couldn't. I had no chance of being able to hold it, and I laughed there.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Sohile Ali Show, a podcast where I interview interesting guests from all walks of life, each with their own stories to tell. My guests today are the hilarious minds behind the popular YouTube prank channel MindSquire. They are Indiana-based creators, and I've known them for a couple of years just through also being from Indiana and making content online. Their growth has been substantial the last couple of years, and now collectively on all their platforms have over 1 million followers, and it's been really great to see how their content has grown. I've literally laughed crying at a lot of their videos and really have shared them with my friends. So it was really great to talk to the minds behind the channel, Owen and Brady, about their experience building their content. This is a really special episode for me to get to talk to these fellas, and I really hope you enjoy our conversation together. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hear that with my guests, MindSquire. Welcome, MindSquire, to the Sohile Ali Show. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for making the time to chat with us today.
Of course, of course. Thank you for having us on, man. It's
Of
been
course,
a long
man.
time coming.
Very long time coming. I remember, and I have the screenshot actually. I can send it to you guys. It was like October 2021. You all like reached out to me on Instagram
Yeah,
DM because another creator from Indiana,
yeah, of course.
there's only so many of us actually doing stuff. And I remember at the time I looked at your videos, I was dying already. I think it was like the Lowe's prank
Yeah,
and at the lake. Like, was that Lake Monroe?
yeah.
So I saw those, I loved them, and then at that point, I have the screenshot, October 2021, 6,000 subscribers, and now, as of we're recording this, the MindSquire channel, your guys' channel, has over 64,000 YouTube
Yeah,
subscribers.
crazy. Yeah.
And for people that may not know what your guys' channel is, could you just share kind of what it is, who you guys are, and kind of how it got started?
You wanna you wanna go?
Yeah,
Go,
so
go.
basically, you guys started. We've been making random dumb videos for many, many years, but turns like we all went to high school together. We're friends, before we even had the
Hmm.
MindSquire channel. We're all kind of making, dumb videos on our own. Decided, hey, let's just make some dumb skits together. And then over the years, that eventually evolution into doing a ton of different prank videos, which is what we've
Yeah,
been consistently doing and taking serious on YouTube for the past like almost 2 years now.
right.
And then as of recently, we still do a lot of pranks, but we've been experimenting with like different types of content. Just basically in general, just like we like to make funny videos. That's pretty much
Yeah.
how I'd wrap it up broadly.
Absolutely. No, man. It's like you guys' channel is legit one of my favorite channels. Like I have like the notification bell on
That's
because
awesome.
you're always gonna get something new. And it was really cool to connect with you guys so early on and see your
Yeah,
growth.
that's awesome.
But I mean that's substantial, right? Like in not even 2 years, over 60,000
Yeah.
subscribers. Like what do you attribute to your growth in that time period?
I think really just for us, even in the beginning, we're like, hey, we don't really care how long this is going to take us to really grow and make something here. We're in it for the long run. I mean, even
Mhm.
if we had 1,000 subscribers right now, we would still be going just as hard. Like it wouldn't be any difference. It's just consistency and ever improving, and that's kind of just been our motto since the beginning. Like if we are consistent and we're always improving every upload, like how would that go wrong? You know what I'm saying?
And
So
even from
Yeah.
like we had a very
Hmm.
solid channel. Like we've always had the mindset like our videos are gonna be terrible, especially starting out. But everyone
Hmm.
has to go through like making 50, 100 videos, 200 videos to like slowly get
Right.
better. And like even
Right.
now, like we think, oh, our videos aren't that bad, but if we look like 3 months ago, we're like, oh, we could have done so much stuff better there.
Or even from, like you said, Brady 3 months ago,
Yeah. And 3 months
improving
from
and
now, yeah, and
mhm.
3 months from now, we'll look back at it now, I'm like, oh, those videos were terrible, or it could have been a lot better.
Oh man, I mean, just like in the last year, like we were talking before we started, like you all uploaded a compilation, like a super mega cut of some great moments of your 2022 videos, which it's crazy to think. Like I was like, I just watched that one, like that was uploaded like last April. Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
Because you
that
guys have
is.
just been at it,
Yeah.
pretty much. Like, do you have like a schedule or like a goal to hit like so many videos a month? Is it something like that?
So when we originally started, we were just to stay consistent, just like within ourselves, basically, because whenever we were first like really starting out, like, hey, let's make something happen here, we were both
Hmm.
like college, living about 3 hours away from each other, trying to post
Oh,
every single week. So it was sort of a challenge just to have, be able to meet up and get that edited. But
for sure.
we wanted to post every single week to stay consistent, really build something. Now, we want to post as often as we possibly can, basically, but
Hmm.
we just like to really put a lot of effort into videos and make them really good. So we've kind of just gone with, hey, like we'll film videos and stuff and then just really work on them and get them out in the best
Right.
possible. So that's a little bit more what we're focused on now. But I
Right.
don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? At the end of this year, we might be posting every week, or just really, we just want to make the best videos possible, I guess.
Yeah. No, and it shows, like you're one thing I told you guys, like I messaged you guys early on, I was like, the editing is insane. Like, and that's something I think I was telling, it's like a crazy twisted mix of like Mr. Beast style with like Eric with like
Yeah.
Nelk. Like it's got you guys have like the hook in the beginning.
Yeah.
Do you all edit your own stuff still?
Yeah, yeah. So I started editing when I was like 9, 10 years old. I was
Hmm.
posting on YouTube back then when you had I had like a flip phone and I would record like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
30-second video and send it to an email through my phone.
Oh,
That's how you upload it to YouTube. So like
yep.
that's when I very first got my first like Windows
Wow.
Movie Maker experience
Hmm.
editing. And then just from then I've just been somewhat self-taught. Just it's like almost second nature, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, when you start that young and learn it,
Yeah,
I mean,
we kind of Brady and I both. It's like every
mhm,
other one we each edit, so it's kind of like, or
gotcha.
just it's kind of whatever, really.
And now you guys, it looks like you guys are like together, closer. It's much easier
Mhm.
to collaborate and stuff in
Yeah,
person.
yeah, yeah.
But
Um,
we since like last May we live together now in a house.
okay, right
Yeah,
on, nice. And you guys are originally from Bedford?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And do you still live there, or you live any closer to?
No, no. So we're in Indianapolis, but like our family
Oh,
and stuff
wow.
living there. Like, so that's just hometown vibes.
Yeah, yeah. No, I remember. Yeah, 'cause back then it was now almost 2 years ago. You guys were saying you were based in Bex. You were doing a lot of videos in Bloomington, and
Yeah.
because I was just wrecking like campus and stuff like that. The caricatures on Kirkwood.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love. We were. I mean, I never really felt like our location was like a limiting factor, but like it was
Mm,
just such a benefit having a close, like pretty big college campus nearby to just be able
right.
to drive, 30 minutes to every
Just
week or whatever to film.
exactly. Yeah, it's not that far. Just come out
Yeah.
and be a public menace. But I always enjoy them. And I mean, like in the last year, you guys have gone from what I've seen. You went Texas, California, um, where was Ohio for the Trump rally. I
Yeah.
mean, I want to get into some of these moments because they're some of my favorite things. So I'd love to jump
Would
into
love to.
like to this date, what's been like the scariest moment when making a video? Because from
Mm.
people who've seen like there's like the cops have been called to people like getting up in your face. Like what's been the scariest moment that you can remember
I don't know. Do you have any?
or more
I
most
don't know.
stressful maybe?
It's I don't know, especially whenever the cops come. Like for us specifically, I'm never really worried about it because before we do anything, we make sure like it's legal. Like we don't have to worry about anything whenever like the cops show up. So
Oh,
I've never been scared in like that matter.
I actually do.
Okay.
I've got a story here. This might. I
Okay.
don't think this will incriminate myself, but
Okay.
I'll tell it.
This is
But when
Owen, everyone.
we were filming a video, and it was basically like I was gonna drink like a non-alcoholic beer next to a cop, and so I did it, and the guy wasn't very happy about it. And before I told him it was non-alcoholic, he was like asking for my name and stuff like that. My real name is Owen, but as a lot of people know, I like to just call myself Seth Goblin.
Seth
I learned a
Goblin,
lesson
baby.
here. Whenever he asked for my name, I identified myself as Seth Goblin,
Oh
and
boy.
yeah, he was like, so I ended up telling him like, hey, this is just it's a setup. This is non-alcoholic, whatever. And then he's like, well, you identified yourself as another name or whatever. And he starts going through the process.
Oh
Like,
boy.
I'm about to get arrested.
Literally,
Calls
yeah.
another cop and all this stuff.
Oh
And then
God.
just randomly, he's like, all right, man, get out of here. I was like, okay.
Okay. Whew.
Then I ran back to the car. I was like, I'll never do that again.
Yeah, I never lied to a police officer's face.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's tough.
that was
Yeah.
one close call I wish I could have had back, but it
That's
worked out.
that probably got your heartbeat going a little bit, but
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like at this point, from what you guys have done, I mean, from ordering a stripper to a college lecture hall, what who even thought of that? Because I was watching them like, good Lord, dude, I would crumble with I mean Brady will do anything at this point, right? Like Brady, like you
I guess I was kind of first in doing that. That we had the idea for like
Very long time.
almost
really,
like
Yeah.
on notes.
Yeah. We were
I
just like
mean, big
basically
difference.
we
Yeah,
were
go ahead.
going to LA and we were like,
Yeah.
let's do this video here. We're like, this is something we've wanted to do for a while. So but it originally we wanted to like
Crazy.
somehow get like a lap dance in a college lecture, but YouTube's guidelines wouldn't really allow that. So we had to kind of switch it last minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I gotta rebrand that and just have her come in there. No, dude, that was and like you just happened to like
Yeah,
stumble upon this
that
full
was
lecture hall.
that was kind of a stressful moment, I guess, because we're like, dude, it's LA. Like, we'll just find somebody down there that'll do this.
Oh,
And so we like asked, we were just like asking, I don't even know. And we had even like a stripper company that was gonna do it, and they like backed out, and then so it was all going bad. We were
they're
just
like, well,
downtown filming another video and ran into this girl, and she was like, "Yeah." We just happened to find the perfect person somehow.
oh my, no, exactly, yeah. I like how the stripper company's like, we'll do a lot, but we won't do that. Like,
Yeah,
that's what that even they're drawing the line.
yeah.
But my gosh, I mean, okay, so we talked like the scariest moment. I mean, Brady, for you, like scariest moment or like I don't know, most anxiety because
Dude,
I don't
that
know.
so that stripper video
Okay.
was really stressful leading up, which I don't think we captured on camera. But so
Oh,
we walked into the lecture hall, like, or we walked up, found a random class, walked in.
yeah,
There
you went
was
in first. Yeah.
yeah, like we went in whenever the class started, like we timed it perfectly and sat down. It was a packed class, and like we're like testing on our phones, like, hey, like coordinating with like the girl outside, like when to come in and stuff. And Owen was like in front of me a little bit. He's like recording me. He's like, okay, I'm ready, let's go. And like last minute,
Oh,
so like since we had like a weird mic setup where the girl had to have a mic on, and I had like a
oh,
phone mic or something.
okay,
And we have like different types of lavalier mics. It's really confusing, but like the mic I had on
sure.
like, wasn't working, like it wasn't recording.
Oh no.
I was like sitting there, like I was like testing it out. I was like, what's going on? Like freaking out. And
Oh
then,
shoot.
but luckily,
Yeah.
what saved me was since we was in the class to blend in, I had like I had like the camera bag on with the other mics on, so I was luckily able to like switch out my mics. But
Oh, nice.
yeah, if I wasn't trying to blend in as a student, like we would not have been able to do that there. Like I don't know what
Right.
had to have happened.
Right. Exactly. No, and then what they were like taking an exam, right? Was it like an exam?
Yeah, that just
Yeah.
happened to be going on. Like we got in there, we're like, oh my gosh.
Oh my God. And then the professor's reaction. Good God. That was
I think the best part is Brady actually put like his real name on the test.
no, you can't.
Yeah, he's like we got out. He's like, why did I do that?
He just came back to his college days like shit.
Yeah.
Um I mean, ranging from that professor's reaction to like the ones who were like cool with you guys, like you popped in on one and then the guy was like, how much for a lap dance? I think that was one of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Was that the
so
same campus or was that somewhere
no,
else?
that was at USC.
That was at USC and then
And then the one I did was at UCLA.
Yeah.
oh, got it. You
But
split
we
it.
have we have we like filmed like 3 or 4 videos there in LA because like the stripper one got deleted, but we had in the other video.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, it got deleted like
On YouTube though.
yeah,
Okay.
a bit after, but it did really well. Like short. form.
Yeah, like the clips exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, the clips did really well. So.
But and then what about I think the Spider-Man was also another one on
Yeah,
there.
we did that.
Listen, man, I was like, what's the most I mean, there's moments where you like break, you know, like and
Yeah.
it's so fun to see like fans of your
Yeah.
channel. It's so fun to see like Owen just like lose it. But like one of the moments I was like, there's no way you could, is when the little girl came up to you, Brady, and like one of the picture you were just like, nah.
Like, nah.
Like, dude, this guy's can do anything, man.
Yeah, I
Um,
eventually gave her the picture, but I was, following the script of trying to be a menace, I guess.
did you? No, literally,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Oh my God. But yeah, that one's a good one. There's so many here. I want to talk about. Okay, so a lot of the times, like I said, like you're trying to get through it, trying not to break. It's probably gotta be a little painful, but like, what's been the most painful, like physically thing? Like, I feel like it's got to be Owen with the hot chip, right?
Oh yeah, that definitely popped into my mind. But a lot of people do not know our first like video, like when we made the YouTube channel used to be called a couple different things because I had it like way back in the day, like just a random YouTube channel. And then when we really wanted to like start, we
Hmm.
just like formed it into MindSquire. But the first video we did, Brady and I did the Renegade for 10 hours, and that was like we
Oh,
literally lost like whatever consciousness was in our brain during that 10 hours left at like the 3 4 hour mark, and we it was just like the most painful thing ever. And it's like
oh my
you
God.
see people like do these challenges and stuff, and I don't know if like dancing for 10 hours is just like harder than to like read a book or whatever, but I don't know, like it was just like I can't believe to this day that we actually like did it because and
Right,
it didn't do
right.
too well on YouTube or whatever, but after that it was like for Brady and I to both sit there and do that for 10, like it was just like so terrible. It was like, okay, we can literally like do anything. We're like, we just
Yes.
started, but this is going to be the most painstaking experience we ever have filming a YouTube video again. And like just knowing
Hmm.
that was like, hey, like we'll definitely make it. Like our dedication
Yeah,
was proved
e-
in one night. Like it was just
exactly.
it doesn't sound that bad when you just think about it, but man, that
Oh
was
no,
like
dude. 10 hours, like an hour, let alone. But like you said, you kind of like just probably zoned out
oh
after
yeah, it was
a
terrible.
few. I remember like looking back because when I first saw the channel, right, like 6,000 subscribers, I was like, oh, that's pretty. I mean, that's pretty good. And like these videos are popping off. I went like down, like all the way down, and didn't Brady say like Charlie D'Amelio like a million times or something?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I
What
watched.
was it?
I don't know why, but I watched every single one of her TikToks like in one sitting,
That's what it was.
and that took like 7 hours, but that was like nowhere close as bad as like dancing. Like, I was just like sitting there like just watching. I was basically just sitting there
That's
with TikTok music for 7 hours.
exact. Yeah, I mean that. When I see that, I'm like, yeah. I mean, that's like the old. That's like Mr. what Mr. Beast did, right? Like early
Yeah, I
on.
mean that's just like we didn't know how to start. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't make content like that anymore, but it all
No,
stems
you
from
don't
the
have to. Yeah.
yeah, the idea of the video is what really matters on YouTube. Like if it's a good video idea and you're able to encapsulate it really well in the title, thumbnail, all that type of stuff, it'll do pretty well. And that's just what we were thinking back then. Like that's just like, hey, like we want to get views. Like
Right. Right.
we're like literally just like standing in my driveway, like trying to just think of what we should do, and then we're just
Right.
and oh, let's go do a TikTok dance for 10 hours. Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
We used
It's
to
just
just like sit in the Walmart parking lot, just try to like think of some video ideas, just anything. Like it was just
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of cool
And
experiences though.
yeah, for sure. And I mean, like, and it's been cool to see so far. You guys have been able to like work with some of people you used to, like look up
Yeah.
to and stuff, collaborate with. Like, who overall inspires you guys, like to this day? Because like I mentioned a few channels that kind of reminds me of or looks like it's been inspired by. But anyone else in the space, like, has been like, oh, that's they're doing cool stuff too.
I think like I don't know. I would say like creatively, not real. I don't. I think we sort of try to stick with our own type of style creatively. As far as like direction and path of like a content creator where we're going, it's a lot different than like a lot of other prank channels.
Mm,
Like we're not
hmm.
really filming the same type of videos as a lot of people. So in a way, we're kind of just like learning as we go.
Yeah.
I don't know, like inspiration wise, I don't know. There's a lot of people in my life, but
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. What would you say?
I don't even know. I mean, as far as like
That's a good
yeah,
No,
question.
as far as
yeah.
creative inspiration for the videos right now, I don't think there's like a single person we could like call out like, oh, like we're trying to copy their stuff. But basically, like any major YouTuber or like even medium-sized YouTubers, we probably like watch a couple other videos just to see like what they do, like what works
Yeah.
well, like take stuff from
Yeah.
and just like bring together what we like from a ton of different niches and creators and like build our own like unique
Yeah.
format and
E-
concepts.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. No, and that's what like it's found you guys have found your own style and it's really like clear. Like you know when you're watching one of your
Yeah.
videos and you know when like it's a clip of yours or something that pops up too.
Mhm.
Um in which I want to say, like, I think collectively, like, all your accounts have over 1 million like followers, I think, easily.
Oh yeah,
Um,
absolutely, yeah.
from like TikTok, Shorts, Reels. I wanted to know, like, how long did it take for you guys to like tap into those things as like a promotion for the videos?
Oh, long time ago. Well, on TikTok a while back we started on
Yeah.
TikTok, just doing weird stuff. I don't even know. Like
Oh,
I think
okay.
the first like really big TikTok we had was just like I said that I basically made this TikTok saying that Brady
Missing.
yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah. Was guarding me in a basketball game when we were like 10 and he grabbed my butt. And that just it just brought a lot of traction to each of our accounts. It was so funny to see. But that was like the first like
no, I remember
big
that.
thing on TikTok, I feel like. So that was like at least a couple years ago. So
Yeah.
we've been just
Yeah.
like learning and adapting on TikTok. And I feel like it's a lot easier to understand the algorithm on TikTok too, as well, because the videos are just shown to people rather than YouTube. Somebody has to find it, like click on it. You know,
True.
so
True. Oh yeah.
TikTok is just like it's feeding it to people. So if you can understand what the people want to watch and you can put that content out, then it's going to get views. But
Mm-hmm.
it's a little bit different.
That's right, and you make it to that format and everything. No, I remember that was so long ago. I think that's probably like what was popping off when I first checked out your stuff, and I was like, oh my god, people, for one, are like legit trying to help Owen find Brady,
Yeah.
and then
The funny thing
Brady.
is, like, that wasn't even me in the pictures that I was like saying. It was us like guarding each other. Like it was just some
But
like
it was actually a picture of
yeah,
Brady,
that was
Yeah,
right?
that
Brady.
that
Yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
I'm literally like
Dude.
sitting there and I'm like warming something up in the microwave. And I'm like, I'm gonna make a TikTok with this.
No, it like starts getting real like emotional and stuff, and then when you
But
go to like Brady's channel, it's like the mirror flip of it.
yeah, yeah, it's really funny. I think like for us though, TikTok is it's been really helpful because over the past couple of years, like especially just starting out trying to build something on YouTube, promoting on TikTok really helped a lot. Like that's how we often pulled viewers to our YouTube channel
Right,
through
right.
TikTok, and it's
100%.
it's pretty beneficial. But always, it's been like our main goal is just is YouTube. Like we'll make TikToks and stuff for the purpose of bringing people to YouTube. So
Mm-hmm.
that's always just been our main focus, really. I guess.
For sure, for sure. I mean, that's where you learned from it and started. And then these other platforms, it's kind of just like they come and then it's just a way to channel into there. But
Right.
like I
Yeah.
said, I mean, amazing growth, and I'm sure it'll be even. We'll probably be talking end of this year,
Oh yeah.
even bigger. So I mean, there's no
Hopefully,
stopping
yeah.
you guys. I guess I did want to ask, and also real quick, encourage everyone watching or listening to go subscribe to their channel, MindSquire, on YouTube,
Yes.
and check out all their social media. It's some of the funny stuff out there. I want to give a shout out to my boy Young Mantis Austin, who
Yes.
you guys have been
You
able
know,
to
Mantis?
collaborate with. How'd you guys link up with Mantis?
I don't even know. I think he just sent us a message once and we were
Oh,
like, oh, let's go hang out with him. I think he just sent us a message. I think just DM'd us and we were like, I don't even remember the first video we filmed with him. Oh, actually, I think we went downtown and we were just like filming interviews with people, like just we were just hanging out, really like filming some TikToks or whatever. And then
yeah,
we said goodbye and we turn a corner and we meet our friend Craig Williams and we film like a whole video.
Craig Williams, baby.
We filmed like a whole video on Five Guys right there. So
Craig Williams.
he
Hope
knows
he's
a few
doing
stuff.
well. Oh
Yeah.
man, that's fun. I've watched so much of him that in fact that like later on one of y'all like start introducing yourself as Craig Williams.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, the Trump rally.
Yeah, at the Trump rally, I
That's
said my name
right.
was
Craig
Williams.
Williams. I was like, dude, this is callbacks, man. This is comedy. Like, like for someone who does like stand up, and like sketches and stuff, like your guys is I would consider you guys like improv comic, like, on
Yeah,
the
that's I
spot.
love to say I'm a comedian. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we do pranks and stuff like that, and a lot of people see the genre as just trying to like make people mad or whatever. And we haven't like we don't do that stuff, and we never really like ever have. But it's like
Yeah,
I like to consider us comedians because at the end of the day, we're creating something to make people
dude.
laugh. So
Exactly. No, you are, and that's so true. And everyone can rest assured that people are not calling cops after every single interaction. They're probably like, "Oh, that was pretty funny."
yeah,
Um, I guess, would you say for the most part people are like, you're like, oh, it's just a video, man? Like, are
Yeah,
they
I mean, if you
cool?
like, no one's gonna call the cops at like a Trump rally. Like what we're doing there is completely harmless. Like we're not doing anything wrong. So
Yeah, no, not the, yeah.
and moving forward, we're wanting to do like a lot of videos like bigger than pranks. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of have like
Mm,
whatever we're doing, like prank wise, kind of be this plot type whatever. But really, I don't know. We just want to
yeah.
just reach the most. We just want to make the whole world laugh, I guess. So that's just how we reach more people.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've literally like cried laughing, like watched some of your stuff. Like it's and like this was like, middle of the pandemic and stuff too, so
Yeah,
this is like people needed some stuff. Brother, I
right.
gotta tell you, when you introduced yourself as you asked the guy for a cigarette and then he said, "Hey, my name is Snake.io."
Yeah, that's funny.
Dude, I just paused. I was like, this, I gotta tell him, man, that comic. I know comics that couldn't, think of that on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's, I
That's
mean,
one thing. It's like just on the spot. It's just like I had somebody asking me the other day about like just how we would come up with stuff like that, and it's just I don't know. I really
it's
don't
just in
know.
you guys. It
Yeah,
just
I guess.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I mean, I will say this though. If any of my friends, if you ever see these guys coming up to you on campus, fucking run, okay? Because unless you'd be like, hey man, I know who you are. But like the kids in, like the IU library
Oh
during
yeah.
the airdrop I was watching, I was like, man, these guys. First of all, it's not that serious, guy. But
Um.
just so the airdropping of that picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and then going into, like, I mean, there's so many like the campus, the library, but then I love the one in College Mall where you pretend like he was missing.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's one of my favorites. Honestly, that's just so funny.
like, and then your idea to like pick him up once you found
Yeah.
him, and
I
like,
think it took a little bit of convincing to get Brady to do that. I don't think he was like super
dude,
heartstrong.
Brady is a stone cold killer, dude. No, nothing, no break the whole time. When the lady asks, "What language does he speak?"
I lost it. I couldn't. I had no chance of being able to hold it in a laugh there.
Oh my, yeah, like, oh, and like for some reason he just always has his shirt off. Like that's just an
Dude, that's not by my own choice. He always talks. That's never my idea. I don't know how
it's
he
not,
can do that.
you
It's
don't
just
want
funny.
to.
It's
I
funny.
mean, it just, yeah, it was at the RV salesman. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you to put that back on. Where
uh,
was that, by the way? I didn't catch that. The
I
RV,
think that was in Indy. Yeah, that was up in
was
Indy.
it?
Mm,
And then
yeah.
was the Bass Pro Shop also in Texas?
Yeah, that was
Okay,
we were just like going to another lake and we just stopped in there. But yeah, Texas was a really
yeah,
fun trip. And we recently
yeah.
we went to Chicago. We went to FurryCon up there. So that'll be
No way.
yeah, that'll be a good video.
Oh shoot. Okay, okay.
Yeah, it
Oh
was
my
fun.
God. Yeah, I bet. I bet. I hope only his shirt was off. But
Yeah, we
that's great.
Brady got into some really like rough stuff with a furry. We'll have to cut it out of the video. It was just like
I had
Oh,
nothing
legit.
for me
I'm just
for
kidding.
It's gonna be taken down a day after. But also, is that gonna be the next one, or you think?
Yeah,
Okay,
probably one of the next two. Yeah, we've got
right
about two
on.
videos right now. So
Well, I mean, I never get to stuff. So I very well may already be out there. So I mean, check out
yeah,
whatever they have as the newest video there. But I wanted to also share a few more of the favorite moments of mine. I talked about Spider-Man, missing kid. I mean, Bass Pro Shop, right? I want just because that was the Texas trip,
Mhm.
and you had your buddy John with you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Eh,
yeah. He's yeah. We ended up being really good friends. It was a really cool experience down there.
That's awesome. And is he like a fishing content person?
Yeah,
Like,
so he
okay,
does like a lot of he does like fishing YouTube videos, but he's kind of
gotcha.
like, yeah, like I used to watch him so like all the time back. My friends and I we go fishing and stuff, and then we just throw him
That's
up on
right.
TV or whoever. But they have like a
Yeah.
group, and they're like the sidemen of fishing, you know. So
Yeah.
it's
God.
like a
Oh,
whole
there's a
other
bunch
like
of them.
area. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Gotcha. But I mean, the Bass Pro, the moment where Brady brings the shopping cart and he's like, "All right, can we load this?
Yeah, that's
Load
funny.
up the boat, man." But yeah,
Yeah, that
man,
guy
this.
was just getting. That guy was just I don't even know. He was just getting pranked. That's the best way to put it. He just got pranked.
Yeah. only what was it? Only 175 miles per hour. God, man. But yeah, there's just so many jokes like in between. Like it's, some like old like prank channels and stuff get a bad rep because it's just like you said, making people angry. But this is like it's like comedy
Yeah,
intertwined and stuff. So I mean, it's good stuff, man. But
yeah,
I want to say, what are your guys' goals moving forward? You've traveled now, you've collaborated with other people. Anything that you think you have like on the
What do you,
boards, like, hey, these are what we want to work towards this year.
what do you think?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, basically,
It's kind of like the same goals.
yeah, it's pretty much the same goal. It's just like we just want to make the best and funniest videos we possibly can. I mean,
We'll say 100K. We'll say, guys, MindSquire will hit 100K in 2023. So if not,
No doubt, no doubt,
hopefully that'll happen. We'll say that.
for
Just
sure, man.
But other than that, I mean, we don't really care about like some numbers super bad, like subscribers or anything like that. It's always been like, let's improve every upload. So with that, you kind of solve every problem, So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I think that's what leads you to growth is just focus on
Mhm.
your content. Clearly, you guys obsess about it. I wanted to, shout out the editing again because when I saw the editing, that's when I knew I was like, because as someone who makes videos as well,
Mhm.
you know the time it takes for just
Yeah.
like little elements that you
Yeah.
guys include that increase watch time, engagement, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like
It's just
why is my cereal?
we like to our production quality. We value that pretty highly. We like that's one thing we're pretty proud of, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exact numbers on like hours spent editing per, but it's definitely I don't even know, bro. Maybe like 50 to 60, who knows?
Right, right.
Be
No,
more
for sure.
probably.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, that's amazing, man. And I mean, more success to you guys. And as a fan, as a someone who enjoys it,
Thank you.
I'm always look
Thank
forward
you. I
to, man.
appreciate it.
Of
Thank you.
course, man. I mean, whatever it takes to keep the machine going, because this stuff is
Yeah.
it's taxing, it's tolling. You guys travel, you do it all for, it, but you're dedicated, clearly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
I think that's definitely a big part. Like, I don't know how many, I don't know exact 2-3 years ago, whenever we started, it's like it's cool to like I wish I could have a conversation with myself back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like you guys are right. Like if you do keep doing this, but it's almost like we've expected it the whole time. Really, I mean, it's like, hey, this will work. So
yeah.
confident and consistency, I guess. But
Consistent, for sure, for sure. No, that's true, right? Like, what would you tell yourself, starting out or just
yeah,
even last year? But in a way, you've moved to that point each time. I think, when you do a 24-hour video in downtown Indianapolis on New Year's Eve, I mean,
yeah,
that'll tell you
that was a
these
full
guys are
time.
serious. That was a fun one, right? Like,
That
that
was
was fun.
that was oh, there's another painful moment. I remember at some point whenever it was like midnight,
uh,
everybody's doing like burnouts with their tires and stuff, and I'm
oh,
somehow end up in the middle, and I'm like breathing in all this like exhaust and like fume in my head. It's like I don't even know what happened.
oh God,
That was just like
yeah,
random though, but it wasn't like I don't know.
that laid into it too, though. Like when you're already like running on
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh.
to the Pacers game to
Yeah.
the one thing I did want to shout out is you guys have like a Discord, actually, right?
Yeah. So it's I don't even know. It's in our Instagram bio, or if you go to our YouTube, you can find it in the description.
Hmm.
But it's
I'll
just
link it. We'll link
yeah.
everything
Okay,
here.
okay,
Just
okay.
cause we got you.
But
Yeah.
yeah, we talk a lot in there too.
I mean, that's something. I mean, for those that don't know, like Discord, it's huge for like creators, communities, gamers,
Mm.
all that kind of thing. What led you to like start that, and how's that been so far?
Go ahead.
Dude, honestly, I don't really remember when we made it, but we thought because we cut so much stuff out of our videos, and
Mm,
our videos are kind of like more idea based and like relationship based. It's not like we're like walking around vlogging, and we really wanted to find a space where we could build like a deeper connection with like people that watch our videos and get to know like
mm,
build like a community. And Discord seems like a great place.
for
Um,
sure.
we talk and like we check it all the time. We talk in there every day, but other than that, we don't really do much with it.
Yeah.
But
it's cool to have,
Yeah.
and I think like as it continues to grow, we're gonna utilize it more. It's like YouTube, like
Yeah.
we just want to get it off the ground,
Yeah.
just have it. So
I'm like, I think we put it in like one like outro screen in a video, but we've like never promoted or anything. People
Yeah.
just like a couple hundred
Yeah.
people found it, so we just I just let
Yeah.
go.
I mean, I think it's so smart, right? Like you're really like diehard fans want to
yeah,
like
it's
talk
cool.
to you
It's really
guys.
well,
Yeah.
it's super cool to see like people join. Like I just found you guys. I'm pretty sure I've like spent the last 2 days just watching you guys, and that's
Literally.
like
Yeah.
it's cool to see that in there because
Yeah.
we reread like pretty much every comment on YouTube as well. I'd say or
That's
as much
another
as we
thing.
possibly
Yeah.
can. We reply to a lot of comments.
Yes. And I think that makes a lot of difference too, because for one,
Yeah,
it's impressive because you're getting thousands of comments.
yeah,
It's different if it's 10. So I mean, to
yeah,
do that and actually like personalize the response, like it's actually one of you doing it.
yeah.
But the Discord thing, like I remember seeing that probably just from the outro screen or something. Because I was
Mhm.
like, I'd like to get to know these guys.
Yeah.
Right. And then stuff like that. And then I saw it, I was like, this is great because it's the community and you got like meme channel and other people
Yeah.
can, really build something like
Yeah.
I only made one, but it was during that New Year's Eve video.
I
Ethan
remember that
shot
with
it.
Ethan. Yeah. He's got like the brazzers on there and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, I mean, just look at this shot. I should have put the black logo actually, but I mean,
I
but
remember
it just, oh man, that boy's wild too. You guys,
that. Yeah.
yeah.
He
But
is.
and then because I recently rewatched some of that too, just to refresh myself. I love you said, you see the new Spider-Man movie? Tom Holland dies.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that.
It's
The
crazy,
comic
man.
book store. Yeah, there's a lot of India is a great place to film. I love it up. I don't have a complaint because it's like a big town, but
Yeah.
a smaller town's like feel almost like it's not like super crowded
Hmm.
if you ever downtown or anything like that. So it's
How
been
how long did you spend in Chicago?
we were up a weekend. It was just
Okay.
like the convention was like 3 days, but we just went there for one day.
Okay.
Felt like
Gotcha.
felt like it was enough.
Was this the first time in Chicago for a video?
I think so. Yeah. 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 I think so. Yeah.
Sounds like it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Well,
fun.
that should be awesome. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the cities, right? Like, there's just every
Uh,
pocket is something.
I love the traveling. That's one of the
Yeah.
best parts. I'd say it's been really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But other than that, lots more to look forward to, obviously. Oh, Brady mentioned, you guys, there's a lot of stuff, obviously, because you guys are constantly filming
Mhm.
that doesn't get the cut. And sometimes like gear, like you were talking about in the stripper in the classroom, like your mic wasn't working at first, that kind
Yeah.
of thing. Like, how do you like if something like that were to happen in the moment, if it's like a really good moment, how would you like kind of get around that if
Oh yeah. I
you've
mean,
experienced that before?
yeah, it has. I mean, we've lost full videos just because the microphone
Mm,
wasn't on or whatever. But I think that happened once, and then it didn't happen again ever.
gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
then I don't really know. We've not really lost like crazy. I actually we probably have. I just don't. Not in like recent times.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
We do get
Exactly.
better at it. So
You've gotten it down. Is
yeah.
there one of those like lost videos that you never like redid?
Yeah,
Like
it's like it's really old. It's like at least a year and a half, 2 years maybe or something. But it was when we were like in like the interview, we were like doing interview style videos at like Bloomington and stuff like that.
uh-huh.
We had one, we were up there like just all day. And when we got back, I was like so excited. Because I like to edit videos. And I sat down on my computer, I'm like so happy. I was like, this is gonna be
Was
such
like
a
like the suit on and the mic, like
yeah, yeah,
just,
yeah. So we
yeah,
had to
yeah.
like refilm that again and kind of just do the same type of stuff. But I like sit
Oh,
down because there's just so many funny moments. We had our friend up there that was like filming with us for the first time. It was just really funny. And
dude,
it's
yeah,
like
like
and it's just like buzzy noise on the audio. I'm like,
ah.
oh
I get it. Yeah, it happens, man. There's one little wire's not tight or something. It's a lot.
yeah,
But I mean, it looks, as everyone can see now, your content is, it's crisp, it's sharp, and it seems like the gear aside is you don't have to worry about it. You can just get to the actual
right, yeah,
video, right?
yeah, yeah.
But I do have to shout out one moment because I remember seeing it and I showed it to him. So the doner kebab truck in Bloomington,
Oh yeah,
that's actually my uncle.
really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I remember
Yeah.
that guy. Like every time we're in Bloomington, even now, I say hi, and I feel like he sort of recognizes us. I'm like, "What's up, man?" But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so funny.
I pull it. I was just watching. I was like, "Oh shit, there he is!" Like feeding him the thing. I was like,
Yeah.
"Man, he's a
Oh
fun
no,
guy."
that was actually like one of the moments in that video I'm talking about. He like I actually had him do that again, I think, at one part, or I don't know if it was in
Oh,
the
because of
video.
the
Like,
first time.
yeah, the first time the clip was so funny. He's like feeding it. He's like, bro, come on. He's like, put it out. He's like, I'm not feeding it to you. I don't even remember, but it was really funny.
Yeah, but he's a he loves to like that guy. He's a comedian himself. Like he cracks to my uncle.
Yeah,
So he's a
funny.
good sport. Yeah, yeah. But it was funny. It was a boner kebab. It was.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
oh man, I can't wait to
that's
see more
funny.
of that. But yeah, I mean, anyone, it's exciting for people who live here nearby to see like their
Yeah,
town and the video and
yeah. I think
stuff like that.
that's like I think that's one of the coolest parts for us is we're from a really like it's not like a really small town, but it's small enough to where there's not anybody like no one's moving to LA to try to become an actor or like any type of that stuff. So we're kind of I don't know. It feels good to know that like we're taking a leap, like trying to do like this type of stuff, and from you
Yeah.
could have easily been working whatever job or whatever, but luckily we just had the due diligence enough to say, hey, like we don't want to do that. Let's go. We're young, you know what I'm saying? So
Exactly. It's the time, man. Time
yeah,
to go. You're all in. And
yep,
that's great. I mean, as a fan, it's amazing because we get great content. As someone also, doing something creative,
yeah.
it's inspiring to see. And
Yeah.
yeah, I just want on behalf of me and all the fans, you guys are doing great work. So
Thank you. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
that.
of
Thank
course,
you. I
man.
appreciate it.
The last thing would be just because I just popped in my head. I remembered again. Like, what's been like the most like surreal moment making a video recently? Like, for example, when you go into a random IU student's like apartment and
Yeah,
cook, like
yeah, that's really funny.
two of
Or
them. Like one, you brought
yeah, and then in the other
the
guy's house.
fish. I swear to God, I thought you were gonna make him eat that fish.
I honestly, looking back, I wish maybe he could have got a little bit closer with his
I
bite. I
mean,
stopped him really early, but
no, do you? I was
it
like,
was
oh
more
my
than I
God.
ever expected. So
But
it was
I mean,
really
yeah,
cool.
like other surreal moment just that pops
I
in.
don't know, what do you
Anything
think? That's
like
a
you're
good
like,
example, though. I feel like we might have said that.
I know
Yeah,
there's been so many, but
I don't
yeah,
know. It's like it's getting kind of weird because like in the past couple of months, it's like we could be doing some crazy stuff like going to like we would have never gone to a fur convention if it was not for a video.
yeah,
But making YouTube videos and stuff, it's got us into a lot of like weird situations. It's like kind of become like normal for us to like go to a furry convention like on a
yeah.
random weekend.
you're right. Trump
It doesn't
rally.
feel as weird.
Yeah, like trying to like yeah.
I would say
That's yeah,
some of the like the coolest experiences are just like moments where it like surreal, like you're saying, because like this is a childhood dream of ours. Like we've always wanted to do this, but just seeing like creators I used to watch or whatever, like someone I saw like a reaction clip of these like people that I used to like gaming people, and they're like watching the clip of Brady kissing that guy, and it's just like so funny to see stuff like that, or meeting John, who I used to watch a lot,
yeah,
just being reached out by people or just in the space or whatever. It's really cool to grow in the community. I guess it's cool.
absolutely. Like, so, I mean, like if you were to tell yourself a year, 2 years, 3 years ago when you were just
Yeah,
starting out, that this would happen, you'd be like, "Are you kidding me?" But I mean,
yeah,
it goes to show like your dreams are dreams, but they're
yeah.
totally attainable and
It
stuff.
really it really does give you a perspective. Like I genuinely feel like anything that anybody wants to do, they can. Just because like it's not like I ever was like, oh, we couldn't do that, but there's so many people that say that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just really
yeah.
cool. It gives you a whole perspective.
100%. Yeah. It's a lot of that's like self-doubt and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah,
once you do it, you keep doing it and then you can see. But
yeah. Of
yeah, man,
course.
really, really more, like I said, more success to you guys,
Thank you. I
energy
appreciate it.
and all that good stuff. I
Appreciate
hope
it.
if you ever running through Bloomington or you Indy or anything, and
We will
we
for
can
sure. Yeah,
would love to pop in for
we'll
one.
have
That'd be
to.
fun.
Yeah, for sure,
um,
man.
but until then, I'll be watching, man. We'll all be
I
watching.
appreciate it, man. Thanks for
Um,
having us on. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Of course, man. You guys are the best. More. So yes, everyone watching, listening, subscribe to MindSquire on YouTube. Consider yourself still getting in. on the ground floor because these guys
So
are.
early.
You're gonna know these guys, man. All right, gentlemen, thank you again, and
Thank you,
we'll
man.
see you soon.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, please check out MindSquire's content. You will not be disappointed. Some of the funniest stuff out there, in my opinion. And if you enjoyed this podcast, want to get more, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscription box below. Follow this podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you're listening right now. And leave a comment what you thought about the episode. Would love to get back to you on that. Thank you very much for your time. I'll see you on the next one. Real quick, before you click away, thanks so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Click right here to subscribe to my channel for all future videos, and click right here to check out this video over here. Have a great one.